About to abort normal society, my pen's a sword and I accept that I'm an oddity. Tempted by flesh, no zombie, just naturally led to Panani. My schedule the day to get head and body, to possibly try to take a lesson in modesty. A set of practice, but sometimes it's like robbery, wrestling with the misconception that I'm a common commodity. About sick of shouting inside of my head and I'm not even doubting me. But how loud the bass pound versus sound, the hate crowd. It's like I staged over into a rose bush with no clothes. So if I seem spaced out, just know that I'm all good. The world does to me what alcohol should. Fucked up, kinda shallow, cause I made a man's man, was made malleable. Lost too many battles, but just in time to be salvageable. The thought of not being what I thought is unfathomable. Imagine raps that'll grasp attention like a hand frantically latched on your fucking clavicle and drag you back into the show and fasten your ass in the front row till it's time to go. Recruit tons of foes through an Asiago and had to go at acting like I don't notice the hole in my soul's the size of a salad bowl. But the lettuce is lacking, you ain't met a chiropractor that can match me to get it cracking. So when I detach, automatically act with passion. Don't diffract the magnitude of how drastic we can get rude. This fucking dude is used to the fucking ruthless views that my critics have, telling me I rap too fast. Excuse I would choose to respond to that. Over the upper opinionated, always overly eager to insinuate that another best way, even though they never made it to blatantly show hate, never resentment. They're making my accumulation of aspiration is totally bitch. I'm naked, I can't make it. Fuck it, or I don't fake it. I fucking grab it, shake it, twist it until I break it. Bury it in my basement, encased in cement. Then it's finished, you know. I'll finish basement with it. Fuck it. I'm about to get this grisly style, bear witness to the phenomenon. I'm upon a pedestal, the liaison. I'm in a still days beyond the horizon. The heavens build, let it spill, get the point. Like sharpened fucking porcupine quill on the real hook and line, casting out an outcast. Last laugh, motivation, snatch tongue in cheek with a rasp. King of the landfill, trash rap is beneath me. Ironically underground with a pollutant the mainstream, tainting like the space between your ass and nuts. I'm surgically proficient with invasive cuts. Check my pedigree, dog, you mangy mutt. Nothing more than a mixed up pup barking up the runch for you little fuck. When I stand up, I cast a shadow big enough to shade the mass of the planet, filling up the atmosphere with ash. And so abrupt as an erupting volcano does, I'll take the oxygen right out of your fucking lungs. For the pressure that changes the weather, temperatures drastically frigid, mountains of frigid, animously driven to patience, taking the world as a given. I'm an earth in the hidden, new rebirth of a vision with specific scripts printed in it. So if I said it, I probably meant it. Unless I didn't, but if you're offended, here's a boot, you know where to send it. So far up your ass that it's removed by a dentist. My dominant move is relentless. Common senses combats with beating senses. Will still my focus from milk-provoking sequences, holding no the hopeless notions of power will grow the ceiling. Feeding the fear of fleeing that fall, and I'm falling feeling catapult right through the ceiling, demeaning me, minute and soul, and my eyes are gleaming. I'm taught, truth is even better off. You than me when I'm caught up in between the talk and the things that I think that's dark. When I thought it was only me brought out wrought iron metal saw out from concrete dreams. I've seen the obscene come on the scene and excel, capturing heavenly feelings. But me, I'm giving them hell. The results of receding waves of emotions swell deeply, ripping like undertow currents, pulling me under. I'm sinking, but giving up's not an option. Dropping dead from stopping, popping lead with a chopper, and chopping evidence, blocking my wrong manifestation, man. I'm not even joking. So don't say it ain't warning when I see you sitting there soaking. I get it bouncing like fake titties in an inflatable whorehouse. Your plastic, I'm explosive, blowing windows and doors out. C4, I began to implement my lament. The intent was zip shut by the fall of your descent. What better way to implicate such a state of disarray? Bitter taste of misery dished out on your dinner plate. This is just a small example how I keep my vocab ample. Trample your herd, sample the word play, get dismantled, act like a cunt in my fucking dick. You'll be munching, eat it all like a glutton. Backwards like Benjamin Button. Catch a splash while you humming, then catch a wrath and shoot something. You try to be flashy, but what you know about stunting? You think you evil Knievel, man? You just awful Knaufel. I got a regal cerebral, produce more lines and El Chapo. I'm at the peak of my steeple. My physique is colossal. I bring the beat to these pussies like I was treating the brothel. But I don't mean to boast. I just came to roast from coast to coast with a lethal dose. Focus and post on a feeble show. Most know they're growing. A host making toast to the utmost flow in a row, making ghost of the foes to go low darting. Holding guard in my postcard in those deuces, speaking jargon with a lit fuse. Blowing up like proper margin. Started confused by barman, darn it. Don't choose varmint. Fade seal with the casket varnish. Harness the true strap with the brass scrap. The tarnish wrap. The garnet wrap. The garnish happy your head. Now I won't beg for part. Ready to wonder why I started from the bottom and going under. When I all sleep to a fucking doomsday bunker. But there's one thing after another. One strain nest of a struggle. Some brains magically stumble upon answers, mad ways of analytic tactics, humble, find no reaction. Imagine still varying at the situation that you wait with your patience still intact. Hated for what I'm not, and I love for what I am. Instigated like shot, but throwing stones at a vanity stand is feeling like rot. That makes me sick to my stomach, man. I just feel like throwing up or say fuck it while throwing up my hands. Animalistic is the basis of power living. That's limited in the whole picture, discriminating. That's why we're living, giving in different vision description. The panoramic eclipse and it's dark and a hole in the center of my soul can't stand it.